I want you to know that if you're in a boat, the boat of life, and this morning it's rocking, and you're in a storm because of sickness that struck your body, or lack, or fear, or some other tragic happening, you're in the boat and it looks like the boat is sinking. I want you to know that something that I've proved personally, but it's also taught in the Bible. I've proved it over 50 years. The ship that has Jesus on board is unsinkable. Let's just say it again. The ship that has Jesus on board is unsinkable. I've told you several times, where I was born and raised, here's the house. This is where the buses were, but over here was the trains were. You cross the tracks, you go over that way. That's where they built the mighty Titanic. My great uncle worked on the Titanic. Got saved through an experience about the Titanic, became a preacher until his 90s. They called it unsinkable. But you know what happened in that very first voyage as it headed toward New York? But, although that may happen to many people in life, and they knew as 10 lepers they were sunk, it was all over for them, it is impossible for any ship to sink if Epistates is on board. If he is the skipper, you are not going under, you are going over to the other side. Jesus one time said to the disciples, let's get in a boat and let us go over. They hit a storm that looked like they were going under. It's impossible to go under if Jesus already said you're going over, because you can't go under for going over. And if you've made up your mind with Christ as Epistates, that is the commander, the skipper of your ship of life, if you've made up your mind you're going over, I don't care what strikes you, you cannot go under for going over.